I'm half expecting a naked ajashi in the stream. What's there a bike doing here? Any fishermen? No? It's very, very dry here. So let's get my mouth wet with some $20 beer. We're truly out here in the middle of nowhere in rural Jecheon, that's ChungBuk. So we're in Woraksan Natl Park, Woraksan Natl Park. My second beer for this series is going to be an Omni Polo. Now Omni Polo is really cool. A couple of Swedish guys. One of the guys is more of a brewer. The other guy's more of a graphic designer. If you look at any Omni Polo bottle that they make, gorgeous labels. I'll show you when I get mine. But they basically started out as contract brewing. They would get other breweries to make their recipes. They were kind of home brewers. And so they would get other breweries to make their beers to their specifications, right? Maybe you can see the flies in this video, Jesus. So they made their own brewery recently in Stockholm in an old church. The ceiling's so high too, I'll show you a picture, but the ceiling's so high and the fermentation tanks that they have are just giant conical monsters of fermentation tanks. So I have a Blueberry Cheesecake Stout. So let's take a look at that and I'll drink it over here. Quick aside, this is one of my favorite houses in the entire world. And like location-wise, hard to beat. I'm here on this little bridge. You can see that's Woraksan behind me there. If Korean Jesus was a real person, he'd live out here. So I mentioned that they were kind of graphic design dorks. Well, the one guy is. So you can see the bottles, pretty cool looking. Lots of different designs. This is called the Anagram. It's a blueberry. They invented the pastry stout, right? So this is the Blueberry Cheesecake Stout. I got my Gorilla Glass. Let's see. This clocks in at 10%. Yeah, this is 10% alcohol. Jesus. Ooh, smells very like an ice cream. I suppose there might be milk in here. Anyway, no, sorry, 12%. This is 330 mils. It cost me 19,000 won. So if this were a tall boy, it'd be 30,000 won. It's pretty goddamn pricey beer. So there's flies. Sorry. That is like the smoothest, creamiest stout I've ever had in my life. The carbonation is really fine. This is warmed up a bit too because it's been in my bag. But since it's a stout, it doesn't really matter if it's a little warmer than, let's say, a lager or a Kolsch. I've never had a stout this creamy and this drinkable ever. So well done. Ooh, there's a little bit of roasted on the end there. It's more like a chocolatey roast though than a coffee roast. Oof, I'm glad I spent some money on this. Omni Polo Craft Beer Channel did an interview with them at their new brewery, like I mentioned, the church. 35-minute video. Really interesting, guys. I'll post that video below. You can check out more about this brewery, but if you ever find any Omni Polo beers, they're not cheap. But they've just done the most crazy things with their beers. And they're brewing it themselves now. They're not really contracting out a lot of them anymore. So they are proper. This one's made at Duges Brewery in Stockholm. But most of their beers now are made by them in-house in the new church. So, cheers. We'll end this video with a little song and dance. Are you ready? It's not me. It's Dain. 3, 2, 1. The Blueberry Cheesecake Dance. One thing I should note. Blueberries are not super strong in here.
Blueberry cheesecake, good job. Blueberry cheesecake, yummy, yummy. Blueberry cheesecake, wow, good job, blueberry cheesecake, Blueberry cheesecake, good job. Blueberry cheesecake,
Honey, hit her. She's stuck on repeat.